Welcome to the Week 6 Jenny's Old Fashioned Popcorn Player of the Week Ballot. You must be a subscriber to the Keon Sports YouTube channel for your votes to count. Again, if you have not clicked on subscribe and subscribe to this channel you're currently listening to, this YouTube page, whatever you want to call it, your vote's not going to count. So make sure you click on subscribe. Without any further ado, let's get right to it. This week's Player of the Week is sponsored by Jenny's Old Fashioned Popcorn. You can find their flavors anywhere popcorn is sold, including Giant Eagle and Mark's. Visit them online at jennyspopcorn.com or in person at 38727 Taylor Parkway in North Ridgeville. They have everything from butter, cheese, caramel, and everything in between at this popcorn lover's paradise. Alright, here's how it works. The rules are as such. You can vote up to 10 times a day by leaving the name of the player you feel had the best week out of all the options in the comments below. Leave that player's name in the comment section. Also, you could write the name of a player not listed or not announced here, but you were at that game and you feel he had the best week. Put his or her name in the comment section and they can win the award as well. 9 times out of 10, the fan vote typically matches the writer's vote and carries the winner to victory as it did last week. All votes must be submitted by Tuesday night at 9 p.m., and the award will be announced shortly after that. The fan vote counts as 10% of the final vote. You have 10% of the voice. That is huge, guys. Absolutely huge. As 9 beat writers also get a vote. And like I said, that fan vote carries the most weight. Again, one last time, you need to subscribe to the page for your vote to count. Let's get to this week's ballot. All right, let's do it. Talmadge receiver Colin Dixon. Although the Blue Devils came up short, this senior commit, who is committed to Wisconsin as a safety, had 9 catches for 214 yards and 3 scores. He also recovered a fumble on defense. Aurora, kicker/defensive back Dom Trevisano. The junior picked off a pass in the second quarter, recovered an onside kick in the third, and booted the go-ahead field goal in the fourth. He did it all. Whitmere quarterback Brady Cook with 3 touchdown passes. Holy Name running back Christian Sanchez with 2 rushing touchdowns Thursday night against Lakewood. Hudson running back Ian Ludwig ran for 233 yards and 4 touchdowns. He accounted for all the Hudson touchdowns in the first half and had 5 different runs of 15-plus yards. Again, Hudson running back Ian Ludwig. Avon Lake receiver Matthew Stewie. Matthew Stewie was unstoppable once again, catching 6 passes for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns for young Matthew Stewie. Midview receiver/defensive back Dane West had an interception, 3 nice catches, close to 100 receiving yards, and he had that big, like we said, interception return to set up Midview's only score. Firelands running back Weston Strader, 380 yards and 6 touchdowns. Barberton defensive lineman Corey Gibson. Gibson was a game changer on the defensive end. He flew around the field and managed to get 7 tackles for losses. Again, Barberton defensive lineman Corey Gibson. Bay Village running back Mac Weingart with 3 rushing touchdowns. Rocky River quarterback Julian Patty with 2 touchdown passes and 178 yards. Benedictine wide receiver Jace Ellis, 4 receptions, 56 yards, and 2 touchdowns to lead the Bengals. Riverside quarterback Mikey Maloney, who went 8 of 13 with 228 yards and 3 touchdowns, while also rushing 4 times for 32 yards and a touchdown. Mikey Maloney. Valley Forge running back Shane Ward, 100-plus yards rushing with multiple TDs last night. Chardon running back Andrew Bruce, 15 carries, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chardon quarterback Alex Henry, 26 carries, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kenston running back and / receiver. Talk about a guy who does it all. This guy. Wide receiver Sean Patrick. He had 12 carries, 112 yards and a touchdown, 5 receptions, 120 yards. Sean Patrick tearing it up. Lutheran West receiver Derek Fairley. 3 receptions, 71 yards, 80-yard punt return, and 2 touchdowns. Boardman Spartans quarterback Thomas Angular. 11-15 for 160 yards, 27 carries for 49 yards, and a 1-yard rushing touchdown. He also had an interception while playing defense. North Olmsted wide receiver Colin Willard. 2 touchdown catches. Can young Colin be the 3rd Eagle to win the award this season? Cooper Rummel of the Westlake Demons with a 91-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Medina wide receiver Austin Knowles with several big plays downfield once again for the Bees. Avon, the entire Avon Eagle defense, holding a team like North Ridgeville, who is putting up 30 points a game, to just 7 points in a dominating Avon Eagle defense effort. Speaking of Avon fans, did you realize there's a book out there about the Silver Hill rivalry? Avon versus Avon Lake? I bet you had no idea anything about it. It is the biggest book out there on high school football, Northeast Ohio high school football rivalries. Learn everything you want to know about Avon versus Avon Lake. Alright, let's keep moving forward. Willoughby South senior running back Tyrone Singleton. 10 carries, 128 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Willoughby South senior wide receiver Bryce Figler. 5 receptions, 166 yards. Brush running back Chaz Brown. 16 carries, 168 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Elyria place kicker Tim Rader went 2 for 2 on the extra points. Olmsted Falls defensive back Jack Pinchak with a clutch interception. Hey fans, speaking of Olmsted Falls, did you realize there's a book out there about the best rivalries in Northeast Ohio high school football? And you better believe the Bagley Cup is on there. Olmsted Falls versus Berea, an exciting chapter. Pick up the book today. Again, Northeast Ohio high school football rivalries. Learn all about Olmsted Falls versus Berea Mid Park. Speaking of Berea Mid Park, they have a man on the ballot as well. It is running back Hudson Devins. 4 touchdowns last night for the Titans. He had a 42-yard rushing touchdown, a 78-yard rushing touchdown, an 82-yard rushing touchdown. All in all, 9 carries for a whopping 256 yards for Hudson Devins. The Keystone Wildcats were wrapped up in a shootout with Firelands, and Zach Scheffelford, the sophomore receiver, had 209 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Elyria Catholic quarterback Brady Cook. 2 touchdown passes and a touchdown run in the big win for Elyria Catholic. Again, Brady Cook. Our final name on the ballot this week, mentor receiver / defensive back Jacob Snow. Had the game-sealing touchdown catch and was making big plays in every phase of the game again. That is mentor Jacob Snow. Again, fans, we want to thank our sponsor, Jenny's Old Fashioned Popcorn, and remind you to swing by Amazon or Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, anywhere books are sold, and ask for Northeast Ohio high school football rivalries. Makes a great Christmas present. That's all for this week. Vince McKee here, thanking you for your time. Buy the book.